I'm having trouble with a teacher. I need your help.
I don't know what to do about my friend.
I've been getting really bad anxiety.
Can you talk to my
I need help.
I've got no idea.
It's going to be too much for my grades.
I'm freaking out.
Hey, juniors, how are you guys? We just wanted to touch base and get back on track with talking a little bit about college. The first thing, though, that we want to say to you guys is that everyone has a lot going on right now, and if school is not your number one priority, that's fine. It's okay. You might have other things you need to deal with. You might have things going on with family, with friends. You might just not feel like you're into it, and that's okay. Like, you need to figure out what's a priority for you right now and take care of yourself first and foremost. Like, the school part will work itself out. The one piece of advice I'll give you, though, is reach out to your teachers. Let them know if you're struggling, if you need extra time, if there's stuff going on at home. Let your teachers know. They're people. They also have things going on in their lives, and they'll be sympathetic. But if you just disappear, if you're not talking to them, if you're not responding to emails, then they might think that you're just not doing anything. And if things are bad, reach out to us as well. Let us know how we can help you.
So the first thing that we kind of wanted to touch on, because we've gotten a lot of questions about this, is the SAT. And I know March was canceled, May is canceled. So what does this mean for you if the SAT was something that you were preparing for? Now, we've seen a growing list of schools that are going test optional next year, and we expect that to be the norm. So what that means for you is go back to your college list of your the draft college list that you've been working on and revisit the schools on your list. Likely, you'll now see that they have updated the requirements, and again, the SAT will now be optional. Now, we haven't heard an announcement yet from the College Board on the June test date, although June is not offered at AISR, or we have not heard about test dates yet for next year. So if you're concerned about it, go back to your list, look at whether you still need it, and if you are still aiming to write it in the fall, rest assured there will likely be alternative test dates and maybe more test dates that are scheduled for the fall.
Okay, so on that same note, this is usually the time of year where we'd be neck deep in recommendation letters and essays and planning for summer and thinking about testing. And just as we were saying with school, like, we just want to slow things down a little bit. And so the one thing that we will ask you to do, if you're ready to engage with the college process, is take another look at your list, right? For some of you, that might be creating it for a first time, and that's okay. Some of you might already have a list, and I would say go back and now relook at it through this new lens, right? For some people, financial concerns are going to be a new concern that they haven't dealt with. So make sure you're having that conversation with your parents. There's also how comfortable are they with you going to the US, going to Canada, going wherever? If just understand, have plans change? Are there new things that you need to think about? And maybe even for yourself, maybe you have different goals, different priorities right now about what's going to be important for you. So again, we just want to start this next week and a half with just taking a look at your list, figuring out where you're at with that, and then let's use that as kind of our jumping off point as we do keep going with some of these discussions, right? We still are going to talk to you guys about recommendation letters and essays and things like that, but we want to just kind of regroup everybody back to a kind of starting point for all of us.
Yeah, so as Mr. Sherry mentioned, we are going to be still continuing the discussion about rec letters, personal statements, but that doesn't mean, okay, you need to do it right now. It just means keep this information on hand. In the coming months, once school wraps up and you've got a longer summer, you can revisit it and check off these boxes or take some time to spend on your personal statement when it's right for you. The one advice that we're going to keep reminding you every week is don't wait, though. Next year, in light of the circumstances, is probably going to start out to be very busy. So it's important to kind of think about these pieces, not push them off, and do them over the coming months when the time is right for you. So that's about it for us. Again, we just wanted to kind of check in with you, say hi, make sure that if you need anything, schedule an appointment with us at any time, and know that we're still here for you.
We miss you guys. We'll talk to you soon.